versatile?
Super confident. I mean, I know every fighter says it. Every camp this is the best I felt, but I've been doing a lot of things right. I've been focusing more on the body and the recovery, and the mind work and everything that needs to be done. So, come fight night, like I said, I feel like this is the best Michael Zerafa you'll see.
Do you feel like Nikita's got a bit of could have a bit of a hot head? Like, and is it a psychological game as much as anything else, maybe to get under his skin and perhaps leave himself open a little bit?
I mean, look, I don't know, Nikita. He's hot and cold. I mean, sometimes he's on, sometimes he's off. I don't know. You can never know what Nikita you're going to rock up to, but look, I think he's a hungry kid. I've got no disrespect or anything bad to say about Nikita. I know he's hungry, and my name team's a world title fight, so I want the best version of Nikita to rock up, because if it doesn't go his way, I don't want any excuses. But I know he's hungry. I know he wants it. I know he's coming to put on a show and wants to take my head off my shoulders. So I've got to go out there clear-minded and stick to the game plan.
I think the Tszyu haven't been beaten in Australia for something like 50 fights. He found their dad also the legacy that he's left, and the boys. What kind of satisfaction would that give you to be the one to end that domination?
I think just winning in general against any Tszyu will be amazing for me. I don't really look too much into the history and the unbeaten record and whatnot. It's purely one fight at a time, and this is a big fight. And I've got Nikita, like I said, a hungry kid that wants to knock me out, and I want to do the same. And I truly believe this fight's not going to go the distance, and someone will be looking up at the roof. Big fight. Yeah, look, I truly, you got two guys that generally want to hurt each other. Me, businessly, he's personal, but we still both want to go out there and do the same thing and hurt each other. And I don't see this fight going the distance. I truly believe someone will be getting knocked out.
Obviously, you've got a few years on him and a lot more fight experience. How significant is that, do you think?
Look, I'm an experienced fighter. He thinks I've passed my best. I think I'm going into my best. I've been in there with some of the best. I've beaten some of the best. It all comes down to fight night. The emotions and everything that gets played and the lead up and whatnot. But when it's time to go, the mind switches on and we get to business. And I think if my mind's on, I think I beat him. The best Michael Zerafa beats the best Nikita Tszyu.
So when people tune in, what do you think they should expect?
Fireworks. This fight. I think this fight's going to be a bigger fight than me and Tim. I think the build-up between me and Tim's bigger, but I feel like the performance and the actual fight in itself will be bigger.
The bookmakers tend to think that they're on your side in this fight. Yeah, you are the favourite going into this fight. Slightly, but definitely they're leaning your way, or at least the money's going that way as well. Do you think that's about right and about fair?
I mean, look, on paper, you should be backing me. I mean, I've been in there, beaten the best. I've cleaned out my backyard, and this is my 40th pro fight. And respectfully, Nikita hasn't fought the guys I've fought, and I say that with much respect. He's beating the guys that are in front of him and taking them out there in style. But respectfully, he hasn't been in there with anyone like myself. So I think having me favoured is probably the smart option. But again, I'm not really looking too much into that. I just got to go out there and get the job done.
It's obviously one of the biggest domestic cards you've been involved in, I imagine. Like, it goes pretty deep.
I've fought. I mean, there was Hardman, there was Horn. There was all the local guys I've beaten, and again, I think whether it's Tim or Nikita, just that Zerafa Tszyu is huge, and I think we need to do it more for boxing. There needs to be more grudge matches and more animosity. And I mean, I've got nothing against Nikita. I'm sure, like I said, he's a father, he's a husband, he's a role model. And nothing against him. This is purely business. Actually, like I said, I've said it numerous times. I actually get a laugh out of some of the stuff he says. He's one strange dude, and each to their own. But I actually enjoy what's going to come out of his mouth, to be honest.